I love Kato typing a countdown for us, given that, as we know, Kato has the fastest typing fingers in the West.
Thank you,
But
Kato.
I think 5, 4, 3, 32, 1, 0, and we're live. And we are live
Welcome to the
with
stream.
Brace Yourself Games, Phantom Brigade, and we are, I think, like halfway through the tutorial. I just fired up where I left off. I think we're still in a tutorial zone, but we've done like the very basic tutorial stuff, like moving the camera around and like here's how you kill a mech. And now we're into like liberating our first province. And yeah, so like first impressions, Ren, like I don't know. So far, like my feeling is this is a mix of like really cool style and like vibe, and then also what still feels like I don't want to say it's like early access, but it's it feels very indie in some ways, right? They've sort of had to like choose where they're placing their bets.
I mean,
for good and for ill.
It is very clear that like they chose their battles with this. Things were very obviously cut from development partway through, right? Like again, like I mentioned previously in the podcast, like there was a suggestion that you would like see enemy pilots over and over again. And that did not actually end up like coming into the final release. But oh yeah, please.
Yeah, and I don't know what we would call this art style. I feel like this is reminiscent of a game you and I both like, Endless Legend, in terms of like just the overall look. I don't know what you call that art style. It always feels like very like simple, like lightly textured polygonal models. It like reminds me a lot of like grad shading from like the 90s, just in terms of like how it all looks.
Yeah.
But it like as clean as it reads, it also is kind of nicely expressive. And so
Yeah,
I dig the way the world looks here.
The actual like missions, right? If we go into like a fight somewhere on this world map, they are like they have the same energy as like Simon Stollenhag paintings, like the actual like environments themselves of this like very particular like Northern European pastoralism mixed with like the uncomfortability of like massive technology.
Well, and honestly, like these text boxes, this is straight like Endless Legend type looks. Like all this whole interface is like I'm curious. I don't know anything about this team. I do wonder if there is overlap between this and like Amplitude Studios, because the vibe in so many ways calls that to mind. But anyway, so the premise that's laid out is in the tutorial, the Fire Nation attacks, or whatever the equivalent is. You're just out there doing a mech patrol where it's like, hey, the local transformer power substation is offline. Let's go see if everything's normal out there. Spoiler, it isn't. And your country is conquered like immediately, but now you're sort of mounting the comeback. You're sort of retaking the country as the Phantom Brigade. But yeah, like where we've like after doing a couple like tutorial missions, unlocking the first base, we sort of moved into this this area where apparently your next step when you get them teetering is to call in the Home Guard, which is like your sort of loyalist army, regular army forces that come in and start fighting over the province. And along the way, I guess we do little missions with the Phantom Brigade to sort of help this meter along. And so I guess our mission here is to go and, I guess, murk this patrol.
Yeah.
And so we got in the base here. We got 2 mechs. But I also did get a lot of mech pieces. Upper body, lower body. Wait. I thought I had 2 arms. It says I have 2 right arms?
No, it's just it includes like arms and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. So yeah, is there a way I can? Where do I go to assemble my new mech?
Oh, you can't right now.
No, okay.
Yeah, the game has yet to unlock like the workshop
All right.
where you can like modify your actual base, which includes adding an
All right.
additional mech bay.
Well, we'll just kick these guys' asses, and
Yeah.
the base always just sort of rolls over there. That's your kind of meta unit.
Yeah. And you can also like speed it up in the top right.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, and like the gloss on the pilots is like they have personalities, but I haven't really, so far at least, I haven't detected like that means that makes a difference, right? It doesn't.
You can only
like,
see them
I've
in the
not
mech
gotten-
bay.
Yeah.
They're exclusively aesthetic.
Okay. So it's just not like we know that Devon is daring, but that doesn't translate to like what's going to happen in the game is going to reflect this trait.
Right.
All right. The other thing I was sort of surprised by, like, after the first couple missions, they gave me just like level 2 versions of my weaponry, and it's very number goes up, right? In terms of like how, at least right now, the weapon progression seems to be staged, and like it's not necessarily like, well, BattleTech's gonna be my point of comparison in a lot of ways, where like BattleTech, the weapons are kind of standard throughout the universe. A medium laser is a medium laser is a medium laser, unless it's a different type of medium laser. But there's not much in the way of like level 2 medium laser. But here, this game is kind of like you have a level 2 gun.
Well, yeah, it does. There is a number go up element, but like that is the least like relevant part of a piece of equipment. This is just because you are getting like bargain bin dog shit equipment. That is the only reason that like it feels less significant, because like the actual thing that modifies a given piece of equipment is usually its subsystems. Like quality will modify it, but subsystems are like really set things apart from one another.
I'm curious, Ren, does the parsec feed that you're getting look pretty smooth?
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay.
What we are sending to the audience and what like I am getting are both bad. I think it's because we're sending a 1440 like image, and that's a lot.
Yeah, I definitely noticed with this running, like opening Firefox, suddenly everything was a bit laggy with this run. It doesn't seem to be like eating a huge ton of CPU, but like this game, because usually I do like I usually stream games in 1440 via parsec.
Right.
So this is just, it might just be this game.
Weird.
Okay. So this is our target, and then we just got to hit the little gold zone.
No, you have to prevent. Oh wait, yes, yeah. Or you can just like literally take out all the enemies.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that'll be too hard.
No, it's not.
They've really set these guys up in a tough position.
Yeah.
Oh, but hang on. Who's this? All right, he's gonna try to come rescue. But yeah. All right. And so we just sort of build our little turn. This is our sort of fast, DPS mech, I guess. And we'll just have them. We'll just keep running along, trying to shoot them.
What does the end of the turn look like? No. Go back a little bit. I'm just trying to see where they're firing. Okay, yeah, those shots aren't going to hit you. And also you're using the assault rifle, which you can fire while moving without it really being a problem.
All right, we'll add the attack here.
this is at its core like a game about optimal ranges, and like maintaining like optimal range positioning, because you get both inaccuracy and like damage drop off outside of your optimal range. And so like understanding what your enemy is actually like using is like and trying to like do the dance of the optimal range is like the core thing underlying this game to me.
Yeah, it's I wish the range rings popped a little more cleanly visually, but there's no one thing that I haven't been clear on, Ren. So there's sort of the center of the ring. Mm-hmm. Is that does that mark like you're inside, you're below what's considered good minimum range,
yes,
and you start having penalties in this window? Okay.
It's more so if you think about optimal range in this game means two things. One, damage, and two, like, think about bullet velocity, right? Like, you are firing in such a way that the rounds are going to not end up hitting your target because you are overshooting. Because, like, the weapon is designed to move at a particular bullet velocity, and you are going to be aiming at a particular position in order to do this.
And let's see. I can just keep blazing away at this thing. Oh, it's going to overheat, though, if I do it then. Okay, so
yes,
that second blast will cause it to start overheating. All right, so let's...
Right, and if you just move it slightly, yeah. Every weapon has, like, a different optimal firing interval. And also, you can move them around on the timeline without deleting them.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just, like, click and drag.
And then... Alright, and this second one just is going to be firing into a wall, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I note one thing about our shotgun guy? If you look at the terrain, he's actually about to jump down to the bottom of a hill right at the end there, which may not be great for continuing to follow this guy at range. That is my only thought here.
Yeah, do you think this guy's going to serve... So, this is... Alright, so what kind of mech is this here? So, this is like...
This is just a standard mech.
Yeah. Alright, and the hits we're going to be doing... be doing 100, like...
Wait, no, that's...
Is that what's saying?
The 100 is not damage. That is you are 100% within your optimal range, and because of that, the shots you are firing are going to hit your target. Like, if they are going to be on target as long as there's nothing in your way. And as long as, like, the physics modeling isn't getting fucked.
Where do I pull up the weapon stats?
You cannot do that during a mission.
Oh, that's kind of annoying. Because this is one thing I did notice, is that they've got, like, fairly detailed, like, weapon schematics of, like, damage fall off and fire rate and such like that. Alright, so, because at least in the opening missions, like, these things are getting, like, you know, you hit a mech 3 times in the back, they've been falling apart like tissue paper. So I'm curious if, like, how much more we're gonna have to feed this guy to bring him down.
Oh yeah, they will probably go down very quickly because this is just a tutorial.
Yeah, let's give him another bite, you know? If they're reduced to scrap here by this point, we're still going to trip over their body? Or at least, like, hit their body?
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, I don't know if you're fully hitting them there, so you should be fine. Basically, the most... The larger the tighter the circle is, the more likely you are to actually, like, hit them.
Oh, this is kind of... It's not letting me plot this last move. Am I limited in how many turns I can...
No, I think this is a tutorial thing. Like, this is not a how the game normally plays.
That's kind of weird. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah. There we go. All right, and that should reduce the incoming. That should reduce the heat.
Yeah.
All right, and then 2. I guess we can just continue clambering up the hill. Actually, should this person... Because the shield guy has the option of just, like, popping that shield, right?
Holding it in front of them? Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Should they, like... If we've got this other mech coming over the hill...
Yeah.
Is it, like, maybe wise to do an end run with the fast mech and then have shield guy just tank it to hold it in place? Or should we just try to keep it cleaner than that?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's... at this point, like, I think that dipping down to the bottom of the hill and then coming back up again, we could probably just cut that and do the exact same thing and just have our movement be better spent getting up in front of... So, like, yeah, that is, like, a way better shot. And then if you do it right there, and then have put in a weight, and then just wait
let the
distance.
Shot land.
Yes, I would say like let the start. It's less letting the shot land and more letting your buddy get in front of you, so you're not actually accidentally running into them. So I think like a 0.5 second wait would probably be fine. I don't think you need to wait the full shot out, just enough for the mech to your left to get past.
And then maybe turn and start heading up that hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if we just wait out, we'll just make sure nothing is colliding. Yep, perfect.
Yeah. And... Alright, and we'll hit execute.
Mm-hmm.
See how this all goes.
There we go.
Oh, but they're not, Oh, wait, yeah, okay.
Yeah. They were concussed, actually. So the pilot lost all of their health, even though the mech didn't.
But they're not... Concussed to me would say they're not necessarily dead, right?
That is what that means here. If a pilot is concussed, they cannot, like... They cannot keep going.
Okay. But we only got one of them, so we might as well just, like, close them out here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Boo. Oh, so they're gonna start trying to back out of this.
Yeah. You're also, like,
Okay.
pretty close within your optimal firing range. I believe they're using a shotgun, if I remember correct. Can we check?
Yeah. So maybe just try to space them out a bit?
Yes. Yeah, I would say space them out. Oh, yeah, that's an AR.
No,
okay.
assault rifle. Okay.
But yeah, I would say just try and like space them out, or just like rely on your shotgun to take them out.
Oh, like maybe wait behind the hill and let Shoddy round the corner.
Oh, yeah. And just like push them up, because I think your shotgun should be fast enough to. Yeah. You should be fast enough to not only like track them down, shooting them, but also like finish them with a shoulder check.
Oh, that's... No, I'm gonna have to keep running.
Yeah, you will. Oh, you can just also like chain the movements.
I will take a pot... Right, there's no harm in taking a pot shot like this.
No, not at all.
It's still gonna take...
I mean, they're physics modeled, right? Like,
Yeah.
that is the thing, is that, like, your shots are physics modeled. So, like, the spread, you're still gonna hit them with, like, a lot of the spread.
Okay. Yeah, so... And then we'll just give it to him... here.
Yeah. You will be standing directly in front of some shots, but your mech is strong enough where you can like, straight up face tank hits like that. I have found that I enjoy playing this game a little bit more at 125% incoming damage.
Okay. So if I know this guy's going to turn around and acquire me,
Yeah.
could I just juke back here?
Yeah. This is the thing of this game, is like, you can... So these early fights are against, like, 2 guys, but when you are fighting, like, 8, suddenly it gets a lot harder to just be like, oh, I'm just going to juke back, because there's another dude shooting at you from a different angle.
But right now, this feels so, like, deliciously cheesy.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, like, that is the thing that makes the Phantom Brigade unique, is the ability to do shit like this, and know what the, like, enemy are going to do in advance. That is the fantasy of this.
Okay, so now I'm rounding the corner, start the attack, and during this attack, cool. But now, if this guy began to run between, like, I'd have to start worrying about, like, friendly fire.
Friendly fire is extremely on. Yes.
Okay.
Because again, bullets are physics modeled.
All right, we'll give him another taste here at the end of the turn. Yeah, that just doesn't hit. Well,
I would be careful with that, especially because you're already putting that mech in front of some bullets.
But you know what? I think it'll be so instructive to learn here. Because here's my thinking, right? Looking at just the way the shot reads, if I go into board game mode, we're missing the little circle at the bottom of the base. The cone doesn't really clip the model except for that arm. And I'm just really curious what happens with this shot.
Yeah. This is not a board game, but yeah, I think we should do this just to learn it.
I think we should see how this resolves.
This is a learning moment for Rob.
Ha ha ha, yes. All right, now.
See, didn't even become a problem. But yeah, you see that one shot? There was one shot there that really almost skimmed your mech's arm.
Yeah, and it could have. It just didn't.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the cone is like the probability of where shots are going. Okay, gotcha.
And the cone is imperfect.
Yes.
Right, like, that is where the majority of your shots are going to land. But, like, you could... the midway's so fucking good. You just salvage all this. This is scrap. The snipe... Oh, you can just salvage all of this. These parts are scrap.
Okay.
Or you could use them as the, like, base of a third mech, if you want to do that. But it would be... Yeah. It would be kind of mid.
This is different. I already have one mech that the flavor text is like, this is the shittiest, most basic mech. This seems like a different form of mech. It still seems pretty bad, but...
I mean, this is also...
Right now there's no harm in, like, piling together mech parts, right?
No, but also, like, the resources are more valuable. Like, supply is more valuable than parts you're not going to use.
Alright, so take the sniper. And
yes.
Well, you know what? I don't think I technically have a machine. That's different than the AR, right?
Yeah, very different.
All right, we might just toss that on a Mech just to see what it does, and yeah.
The midway they give you here is really good.
Nice.
Do you have? I mean, actually, I don't. Someone says you could take the frame and build a new mech. I don't know if that's true. If you have like frame salvaging turned on.
Whatever is default, I left it at default.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just do this for now.
So these are the timer for province liberation.
Okay.
Are these battle sites, and if you take that L, the bar on the left will go down.
So we got to get over there, and and so that's the. So this is like the time left on the event.
The bar at the top, yeah.
Once that hits 100%, sorry, assist home guard. Is my no? Is my mouse not visible?
No, it's not. You have to turn on mouse trails for us to see that. Which is fine, but the 7% is, I believe, the battle site. Yes.
Okay. I think there's enough interface that like it's parsable what I'm doing. Even if you can't see my mouse, but if it becomes a bigger issue, we can just.
Should be fine.
Oh, shit! I've meant to. It's fine. I kind of want to toss a different weapon on the mechs. Can I still do that?
Yeah.
Can I tweak the?
Yeah. Just go. Yeah. You can do that, or you can also do it from the other menu.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
In the briefing menu?
Yep. Should be able to just click that. Yeah, see? The little edit button.
Yeah. That just brought up this.
Yeah. No. You want to hold the edit button.
Oh, okay. Yes, okay. Alright, so we'll play around with the sniper.
Yeah, the midway's really fun.
Okay, so this is okay, so these right now it's in comparison mode, right? So this is where it's showing like the improved stats and where I'm taking a loss. So obviously it's a slower firing weapon, but it's a beast. It's gonna hit really hard.
Longer optimal range. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where's the Oh, right. Okay. The range thing is the graph above.
Yeah, and it also says like optimal
actually
range and gives like numbers.
That's actually I really like that. I really like that rendering of sort of the like almost like a topographic map of like what the bullet trajectory would be like. That's very cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right, so we'll slap this on.
The only note is that you do not. This is like a very much stand still to fire. So if you look at if you go over to the right of the weapon, J&I, ballistic, and then go the next one down. Locking. This weapon is more accurate when the user is stationary. It can still be fired while moving, and in some cases it would be useful to do so, but firing while still typically yields better results. So like if you are trying to fire while moving, you will get absolutely, like, you will not be landing your shots with this, for the most part.
Alright, and that's just flavor.
Yeah.
You just, I like virtual weapons manufacturers. This is, you know, that's that good Destiny stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the last city has a thriving bespoke arms industry, and we love that. Okay, so and then these are weapon perks. Is this like tied to the weapon?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So these are tied to the weapon and cannot be changed, versus like subsystems which you can change.
Gotcha. Okay. And great. So, I assume this menu will take us back.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's changing back.
What did you click? No, it's the top left. Yeah.
Yeah. Back to the briefing. Cool. Do we feel sniper rifle like? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm torn between. Do we want the rapid fire and medium range of the AR to complement the sniper rifle, or do we want the run up and hit someone with the shotgun type combo?
I would probably say, actually, you could just use the machine gun if you want to.
Oh yeah, you know what? I love it. Let's get all the flavors of.
Yeah. The machine gun has a slightly longer optimal range than the shotgun, but noticeably less than like an assault rifle or a marksman rifle.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. And the spread. Well, the spread here seems really similar. Is that what I'm getting from this? The scatter
between the
machine gun and the
AR. Yeah, it looks like it. Well, go back. No, very much not.
Oh, that's interesting. That's
scatter idle is 8 to 23 versus 7.
Okay. Gotcha.
So the machine gun is a locking weapon.
Yeah.
If you look on the right there, it has the little locking trait.
Oh man, so I'm in a mission where I gotta move up fast and save the home guard, but I might be taking 2 weapons that require pausing to lay down fire. But you know, it's a fun challenge. Let's just play around with it.
Can I make one final note?
Oh yeah.
Look at action cooldowns over there. Dissipation 35.
Yeah.
So that means that it's only going up to 1, which is fine. But your primary weapon will be overheating your mech with a single volley. Only for like a literal second. Like not even a second. Not long enough to do like significant damage.
But a little damage.
Yes. Like just like 1 or
damage.
2. However, like paying attention to how quickly your weapons are going to overheat your mech is like the thing of this game.
Well, you know, it's tutorial time.
Yeah.
I think we'll be safe, and we'll learn more data.
Yeah.
So this is we are entering here at the blue cone at the right-hand side of the. Okay, I wish this map were a little more. It's kind of cool, but I do wish it were like a little more of a useful like sand table diagram of the space. Yeah. But I don't know. It's nifty. All right, so yeah, it looks like. It definitely ran. It looks like a battlefield I shouldn't be bringing a sniper rifle into.
Yeah, it does.
There's no fields of fire. It's cut.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, it's a lot of buildings.
No, if you look at the overhead bit, like they are not being separated from one another. There's like that's like an overhang.
Okay.
Like there are buildings there, but like
yeah,
you just have to move, you know? You can move between your shots.
And also the city's been evacuated.
Yeah. Easy kid shit. But yeah, I've also found that just like the sniper rifle is always done right by me in this game. It's like this to be fair, it has some pretty long fields of fire.
Yeah. And it's. Oh, is the home guard units under my control?
No.
Okay.
They shouldn't be. Oh, maybe they are. Maybe they are allied? Oh, that's rare. Sometimes it will give you control over allies, but not often.
Yeah, no, it looks like I can.
Yeah, you have control.
Maybe I can't. Yeah, I do. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So like that long line you have there. Let's look at what this optimum range actually looks like in the world.
Sorry, it's...
You have to put it in the timeline first.
Yeah. That's pretty long.
Yeah, it's really long. So if you just like move up like a foot or two before you make that shot, you will be able to like absolutely dome that mech under like at the other side of that overhang.
Yeah, this one who's like posted up on that roof.
Yes.
Yeah,
who's also using a sniper rifle.
Love it. Love it. Oh, wait, there we go. No, not that one. Oh, wait, he's coming off the roof.
Yeah.
But that is, so you're saying that...
You're moving.
It's not a good shot. Yeah.
You're moving.
All right.
You're still moving.
I have to pause.
Yes. You can just pause for a second, but like you are still actively moving.
There we go. All right, and you're so sluggish. Oh, that's not a big range.
No, you're gonna want to get them
range.
Up there. Yeah.
Okay. Just keep running.
And you can like have them run into the next turn. If you want to set like, oh, I think I just want to have them go over here, it will continue that like action into the next round.
Gotcha. And then so after no. We need to set a wait order, right?
You don't have to. It depends on what you want to do.
Well, so
like if you want to just stand there and fire a second shot, because like there's reason, because like that person's gonna stay there. They're not gonna go down in a single sniper shot. You can just stand there and fire that second shot. That is what I would do personally.
Ren, I'm having a little trouble anticipating what's going to cause it to overheat.
I mean, that's why you can just put it down and then move it on the timeline afterwards by dragging it. Like, that is going to overheat you.
Yeah, okay.
And then you just click and drag that. Yeah, see? Up. On.
Yeah, it's nice. I like that. And, I think we just take a little bit of overheating.
Yeah, that's not a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, and so... my little home guard friends are in a bit of trouble, but actually this one can just move around. Oh, so they have this dash ability they were telling me about. Okay.
Yes, dash is different than your movement range. So your movement range is based on like your actual like mass and the difference between your mass and power ratio, and then the boost or the dash is defined by the difference between your mass and your thrust. And so you can have a mech that is like should be really slow, but you give them like really strong thrusters, and then you could just like dance across the battlefield.
Oh, okay. Hang on,
yeah, you also have a collision point
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I assume this is clear, but I'm just going to say it anyway. The dotted lines means that a shot is going to be blocked on our targeting reticle.
Okay. All right. So this character then. So if they dash like.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not like gonna. They can't like get second story access via dash, can they? Like,
yeah, you can. Yeah, look. So go to it.
Yeah.
Do you mind actually just giving me? Can I have mouse control? It's fine if not.
Here, let me just tab out real quick.
Yeah, so I can like do this like precisely.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
So for example, we could do that.
But they couldn't make the. I was trying to get them on that. Not on the overpass, but that little like buttress next to it.
Oh, like this
what
bit
you zoomed
here?
in on right here. Yeah, and
Oh,
we're
yeah, we
getting
can
a
also
collision warning trying to dash them up there.
Oh, because it's just out of their range. Like if you look at the blue, like you can wait. Oh yeah, there we go.
Wait, there we go.
Get it right there.
Okay, beautiful.
And then just have them take like a. Oh, yeah, perfect. There we go. And then these folks over here have an autocannon and perfect. So they're not going to be able to do anything to this person once they're up here.
Cool. And then I was thinking with this other one, maybe move them just around to hit the mechs from behind.
Yeah.
Sorry, the tanks.
Yes. Yeah, just like moving them around the corner. Or, I mean, there's no reason not to let them walk into your field of fire here.
That's true, because like they can't, like, if it doesn't show them firing, they can't acquire mid-turn. They can't, like...
No.
Okay.
They cannot. The prediction algorithm you have is accurate to your enemy's intentions.
Okay. So we just, like, have them wait... Oh, this part always throws me off a little bit.
Yeah. You can also just place attacks without, like, whenever, and your mech will just stand there, even if you don't put a weight.
Oh, man, what? It doesn't look like it's blocked.
It's being blocked by the other tank.
Oh. But do I care about that? Because the other tank's going to eat the damage, right? So now we're just kind of spraying them both.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Versus there, where it's being blocked by the wall.
Yeah. But that's going through. That's... Right now, is it being blocked by the wall? Hang on here.
No. So if you look at the actual attack, think about it like this. The attack you are seeing is also the time it takes to raise your weapon. So like that opening blocked bit right there, right, is going to happen as you are raising your weapon to fire it.
So I don't need to sweat that.
No.
Okay. But by the time the gun is up, they're fully in it. Perfect.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Lovely.
Yeah, and then
honestly, it feels like it's worth overheating the mech just to hammer these guys. Right?
Depends on how much you're worried that you're thinking of overheating it. Like, this weapon has a pretty, like, quick optimal firing frequency, to the degree that, like, I don't know if, like, you really even need to overheat it to get, like, a significant number of shots off. Like, look at that optimal firing frequency. Just, like, move it a little bit to the right. That's barely a difference. You know, and then you can put a third one right at the end. And you'll still be fine.
How do I change... Can I change the target without removing it, or does that require...
No. No.
All right.
I think that this system can be, like, hard to intuit from watching it, but the moment you actually, for me at least, have hands on it, it's just, like, it is wildly intuitive. Once you, like, understand, like, the, like, action order, effectively. Where it's...
And here's the other thing I'm having trouble anticipating, too, is, like, when the kill's going to come through, right? Because your mechs will... Same as the enemy, like, you don't reacquire. Like, it's not like they're going to use their move targeting something that's still alive. So I'm trying to figure out which of these guys I should target with this final move.
Yeah, that's a guess you have to make. That is part of this game, is being like...
Yeah, I feel... Ooh, well...
That's plenty of... That's fine. It's a fine amount of overheat.
Oh, it can't move further, though. That's odd.
No. Because at that point, you're pushing it too far into the next turn for you to be able to, like,
Gotcha.
act. So if you look, it says prediction limit approaching at the very bottom right. And once that happens, you cannot push an action any further because you can't predict more than 5 seconds into the future.
Okay. We got a turn here. I'm really curious. We're trying to watch this on replay because I really want to see how this shot falls. We fire into these two tanks.
Yeah.
I'm so curious what's going to happen here. All right.
Look at that.
Fuck. All right. Guessed wrong.
Yeah. That's fine though.
Yeah.
Let's rewatch that so we can see what happened with our sniper too.
Yeah. Let's. Sorry.
And with that dash up there.
Oh man, hang on, I want to see this missile strike. That looks sensational.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's sick.
Oh, very good, very good. Now, is it? Dare I hope that this changes the line of sight pathing, like through this building?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
You can shoot your way through a building. Like, one of my favorite things to do is to just take a heavy machine gun or an LMG and then just, like, hold down the fucking trigger until you cut straight through a building and then just shoot straight through it. But also, let's follow these sniper shots.
Oh, why is it so slow? There we go.
Because you set it to slow, yeah.
Yeah.
So like we can just like zoom in over there and let's see if either. So you hit your first one and blew off most of their arm, and so this second one is either going to hit their arm, and then the fourth one. Sorry, this is actually the third shot. The fourth shot is going to land. I'm guessing that you're going to blow their arm off.
Man. One hit the building. First round missed. Second round.
Second one hit the arm. Yeah.
Yeah. And third shot looks like it's going to be a good hit. Okay.
Yeah. And then the fourth is totally unknown.
Very cool. Okay. All right, let's move back into planning here. Oh man. Let's see this one.
Let's check its health. Okay, so they're crashing.
I've seen the status crashing, but I had a mech crash and it was like up after a turn. Is this like mech stun?
Click on their timeline. No, click on their timeline. That is how long they are going to be literally falling on the ground, flailing, trying to stand up.
Okay.
So it is both like, that is accounting for the amount of time it is going to take them to hit the ground and the amount of time it takes them to stand up.
Okay, so this basically just stand here and give them a little more.
Yeah, because if you also go back to that mech, you can see that their pilot is about to be concussed.
Where's the pilot status?
It is the go back to the unit, like hovering over it. It is the top health bar there. So it is
-71.
Center torso.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yes, it is the -71 and also the top health bar. So that is showing you how much you have concussed them and also how much like health you have taken off. So you've taken off 33% of their health and most of their concussion. Honestly, I think that the shots that you fired will be enough, but I think I would do an extra one.
Yeah, let's
no
give them the
reason
business.
And there's no reason to overheat your mech for this, you know?
Yeah.
You're just finishing them off. And then, now that you've learned that how quickly these go down, You can just probably just ace the other one with your assault rifle, pretty much instantly. I would say shield first, like shield the volley and then fire to finish them off. Well, actually, no, they're low enough health on their right side that will crash. Yeah, they are.
Sorry. Who is targeting this mech?
The
tank is.
Yes, the tank, yes.
Okay. Good point. Okay, so we pop the shield.
Yes.
And this will absorb that hit, basically, right?
Yes.
Sorry, we're setting the target for the shield. This is just like choosing facing for the shield?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Like, choosing facing is really important because this is all physics modeled. And so, like, even if you are facing an enemy, if bullets are coming from that same direction, they're going to hit your shield instead of you.
Can you fire around the shield like Call of Duty style? Is this like Riot Shield mode, or
No,
is this
you cannot
like
fire
fully
and shoot
committed to the shield?
Yes,
Okay.
you cannot fire and shield at the same time. They are separate actions. And so if you just charge, you can also like charge forward while we do the shield, and so we're in our optimal range there at the end.
Oh, that's yeah. No, don't. All right, hold on there.
And then there's also, of course, the classic shield and run, which is my favorite thing to do, is just shoulder check a motherfucker.
That probably kills them, right?
It's definitely going to. So if you look there, look at the right side of their health bar. They have 8 health left on their right track. And so a single shot is going to blow them up, and even if it doesn't kill them, it will crash them. And that will take them out of commission for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
So as long as you hit any shots, you're good.
Well, and we will just let's see here. Just continue moving through.
Yeah, seems good to me.
Yeah.
And then let's check out over here.
I just really want to see you get. I want some Daka, you know?
Okay, run them forward.
I'm worried this machine gunner is not going to make it into firing position, though. No, that's
I think they can.
Happening.
No, they can. You're running towards each other. Yeah, see? You're firmly within position by the end there.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. We had a brief beat, right?
Wait, why are we waiting?
Sure, I thought the locking weapon meant we would want to wait a moment before firing.
You can just place the attack on the timeline. There's no reason to like place a like.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right, you're just standing there. If you don't have a command, you are standing there. And then I believe that sniper is firing a shot at you on your way over, though. Is the one thing that I will note.
No, the last round is in the air.
Yes. But at the very beginning of the turn, they are going to be firing on you.
Yeah.
So you can shield as you run that character up there.
All right. All right. That seems like a turn.
That is a turn.
All right.
And we can just let that one kind of just chill because we want to see the machine gun go.
Yeah. Hoping this last sniper hit does not kill them.
Oh, it should only blow off their arm.
Oh, who doesn't have orders? Oh, the sniper. But
sniper,
they don't need to do anything.
Yeah. All right, they're
That hits them
extremely
rather
dead.
hard.
They're extreme. Well, it's not over either.
Oh, yeah. There's like more burst coming in.
Yeah, no, that will kill them. They are the only thing left.
Oh, was this shield tardy? Hang on. Did that shield absorb all the hits? Oh, it did. Yeah.
I mean, some shots could have gotten around the shield.
keep, man, like a game with this level of physics is a different experience.
It is.
It's very cool.
Once you learn how to use it, you feel like a fucking brain genius.
Oh, we're just
So if you look
keep
in
that, right?
I mean, why keep firing at that person?
Because so concussed, they're thoroughly out of the fight.
Yes. You can see
Pilot
who is
like,
still in the fight. If you look at the hotbar in the bottom left,
yeah,
that is who is still
Just
actively able to act. Right. And this guy is going to die if you just hit play.
Nice.
Yeah, like if you hit execute, this is just going to end.
Just... Beautiful. Lovely. Oh.
I appreciate that you and I both had an alarm go off quite literally at the same time.
Yeah. All right, there we go. I do wish... One, I wish I could see last turn replays.
Yeah. I really wish this game had a full combat replay.
Yeah, like just watch the whole fight, sort of from end to end. And I think the other thing is I would love if the like mech destruction were a little like it feels like right now when the mech is dead, it's we do a texture swap to the whole like superheated like burnt metal look, and I would just love like a little more of a we just killed the shit out of that mech vibe, a little maybe more broken pieces around the ground. I don't know. All right, so
if you blow off a limb, it will leave residue on the ground. Like, it will leave the broken parts.
Oh, so these are just gifts I get for doing that mission.
Correct.
Okay. And then all of this is... Oh. So I guess I just get a free beam. What's it telling me here?
What do you mean?
So, oh, this is the mech class. Okay, I gotcha. Let's see.
The class? Yeah, it's just the mech's name. So, like, this is Beam 290.
Right. I don't know. Let's salvage everything. Maybe take the beam just for fun.
Beams are fun. I don't use them, but beams are fun.
And then the status report here is also telling us, all right, so this is, we basically got like 12 points on the province contesting scale.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And that's not right. I saved many allies. Oh, that's not null allies saved. That means the outcome was allies saved. Cool.
Yeah.
And then reputation. Reputation seems good. Oh, well, I guess we'll find out what that does.
The Home Guard will help you if you have high reputation. Like in some fights, they will come to your aid. Your reputation gets high enough.
Gotcha. Alright, so this is now the... This is the thing that's going to turn the province over to us?
Yeah, this one, for the tutorial, yes. Other provinces, like, you can take out the base and not take the province. It's just a really significant resource hit to the bar over there.
People are like, where's the tree? I framed the shot very carefully to keep the tree out. Thank you very much. I don't need to hear any more remarks about the tree. If I could make the tree disappear, I would. We're so close. We're at the 2-yard line. This reminds me a bit of, oddly enough, there's a war game a few years ago. I don't remember what its original name was called, but in the end, they sort of renamed the series after the developer. It became like Graviteam Tactics, but they also had, I think, like a ballistic modeling. It was a World War II war game, but I think they like modeled at least all the heavy weapon ballistics, and they had just like a needlessly baroque but like very cool damage modeling thing for, because like they came to war games through tank war games, like tank sims, and so their approach to making a war game was, we're going to model a tank in great detail, and we're going to track exactly what happens when a shell hits the armor, and where like the fragments go, and like what lines they sever, what components they bust up. It was very, very intense.
Yeah.
Very cool game. But like it wasn't using physics to drive the action the way this is, which is very cool.
Yeah, I love that shit. It is very fun, especially because like so much of the skill curve of this game is learning how to go beyond just like intention prediction and actually understand like what the physics are going to do. So like, for example, melee weapons can be really hard to use because you have to learn where the weapon is actually going to swing. Because melee weapons are small. They're very effective, but they're small.
What melee weapons do we get? Swords?
Swords, axes. There's various types of sword. There's 3 types of swords. There's axes, and then I have not gotten to the ultra heavy weapons, but there are ultra heavy melee weapons as well, which are like, this unit only uses this sword, if I remember correctly.
So, Ren, I'll be honest, I did feel like having 2 sort of post-up and fire weapons, like, we were lacking a little mobility, I felt, and I think I like the sniper. I think I maybe want to put the AR or the shotty back on the
sure.
protector. Let's see here. And I say that immediately, I'm like, ooh, beam weapon. Possibly the Violent is what? The least mobile of the weapons?
It's just the hardest to turn. Like, it's really hard to, like, once you point it in a direction, it's gonna go. Is the thing about beam weapons.
No, but imagine if that one home guard mech had a beam weapon when those 2 tanks were perfectly lined up in front of it.
Yeah.
That would have been a sight to see.
It's also, beam weapons do, like, it's less that it goes through and more that beam weapons do more damage over time. Like, the longer they hold on something. Think of it less as, like, going through and more like it takes time to melt through an object.
I'm curious how it would have unfolded. I'm sure we'll see it. We'll have a chance to see what happens when one target is interposed between another. Like, how long before the beam weapon sort of chews through and is on to the second target. I'm curious to see that as well. All right, so we'll put the shoddy back on it, and not the shoddy, the AR, and I feel like that's good.
Let's do it.
Oh, they're saying this is gonna be a hard mission. They're probably lying. They're probably just fooling.
They are. It's not including home guard support. Yeah, see? You got 2 buddies right there.
Yeah. Oh, we could speed up the reading pace in this game, I'll tell you that.
Oh, can you not just click through it?
No.
hitting space doesn't do
Mag-
anything?
Magistrate Actual is a great fucking call sign.
It's really good.
Love it. Love it.
Blades are really cool. I really like using melee weapons in this game.
All right, so let's see who's got the beam weapon. Is this the beam? This is the beam. Okay.
Yeah, they've got a heavy weapon.
They have. It looks like they have line of sight already.
Yeah, but you want to hit the building, the building that you're looking at. That one right there.
This one?
That one, yes. And hit control, hold control, and then click it. And so now you are targeting the space in the world, not the...
Right.
Not like a particular enemy who you will turn to
They're gonna run
fire
into that
on.
beam.
And also,
wait,
maybe aim that a little bit lower.
Lower?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hit lower on the building, yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, but like the granularity of the targeting is very funny to me here.
Yeah, it's really good. Cutting the lower floor of that building will cause it to crumble in a way that hitting the upper floors will not, is a thing that I will note. Like, if you cut through the bottom of that building, that is a very different thing than just, like, firing at the top like we were doing a second ago.
Well, I'm also thinking, like, we're going to be clipping... Implication is, are we going to be clipping this building, too? In the foreground?
It will tell you. It would tell you if you were clipping it. But also, like, the thing is that shots can destroy objects. So it doesn't matter if you're clipping it, because it will just start to punch right through.
Love it. Alright, so this is my blade. Okay, but probably I want to let... Do we think one hit from the beam is going to knock out the generator that's powering the turrets? I guess we'll find out. Because like my one thought is like I could rush in there, but the turrets are still alive. At least for this turn.
I would say you look at that blade real quick. I want you to see what let me see the dash range. Oh god, yes. Okay, so what I would suggest here is dashing in, getting close, and then just immediately, because it'll be sick as fuck, cutting the turret and that enemy mech at the same time.
Oh, are we thinking like, so move up then dash?
No, I'm saying dash first.
Here, you still have mouse control, right?
Yeah, dashing is faster than moving.
Yeah.
So like, this is gonna take forever. Spikes heat. Take a step. Bop.
Alright, so the melee move sort of builds the dash into it? Or are are they running? Okay.
Yes, the melee is like built into it. So what is this guy firing? Cannon. So that's gonna fire. The bullet should... Yeah, we'll be fine doing that. The only problem is with doing this is this guy right here, who is... What kind of MLS is that? Uncertain. That is the only problem here, is getting hit with that. That missile would do a lot of damage, but also this is the home guard I want to...
Hang on, we've got the sniper, though.
Yeah.
Who can probably take that guy out around the same time he crosses in front of the laser beam.
You talking about this guy?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about the mech who was crossing in front.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
You're concerned about the armor.
So this guy is going to go here. Oh, yeah, we can take this guy out. in time. There we go. Yeah, he's going to cross in front of that. Yeah, this guy's going to, I think, be obliterated in time. And then we could just move this guy up here. Wait, now what kind of weapon is he using? Machine gun. Got it. I think this game has to me, the perfect amount of cognitive load. I really like it. There we go. Perfect. Do you want to see how this plays out?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
Immediately just cut their legs off.
Here goes the sniper fire.
One hit.
So something very important that they've done with this game that not everyone does, that has like a slow the game down mode. They have slower sound effects for the weapons, and that is so key.
It is. Alrighty, and then... Generators down. Alrighty. Oops, there we go.
That cone is like the swing of the sword?
Yes.
Okay.
So that should hit him, but I would actually probably do a little bit tighter. Since we're going just like immediately. So if we do this immediately, we should just like basically instantly take their legs out. Run like a couple of feet. Because that guy's gonna be down. So if we think about it like this, it doesn't matter that this guy is gonna take the shot, because we're going to be immediately cutting his legs off. And so then we could just run a few feet over here, see what our heat looks like. That shot from the cannon is blocked by that building. And then do a second melee, that'll overheat us. We can wait a little bit longer for that. So you can see that like actions that are considered both movement, that consider like both movement and shooting, take up both sides of the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so,
it's like,
that's such a fun optimal firing interval.
It's like a tactics game where project management software is your interface.
Yes. So, oh shit! What happened here? How did we lose our lower body here?
Where's that fire coming in from?
Let's see, I'm not sure. I think the beam is hitting us. Is the beam somehow hitting us? That's like a ways away.
That is my, but it certainly looks like the beam, like that looks like what would happen if the beam hits it, but...
Right, but the problem is that that's not hitting our leg. Like, we lost our legs here. From... Oh, I think it's this guy. This guy just got some really good shots in. Like, look at this.
Mm-hmm. No, hang on, but...
Yeah.
Hang on.
There's also an assault rifle shot coming in. So
he's taking fire before. He's taking fire before that mech opens fire, though, right? Like. Oh, is it just the shielded dude?
Yeah, it looks like the beam is just getting just enough to clip the arm. But if we look at the arm, yeah, I don't know why that's registering on the... Weird. I have no idea why that beam took out our lower body. That's really strange.
Hang on. Is the beam also doing the lower body? Because that, like, midway through the turn, he starts taking incoming fire.
Yeah, it looks like...
He's taking fire from one of the guys we meleeed, right?
No.
Oh, that's...
Oh, yes, from one of the guys we meleeed. Yeah, it looks like the legs just got hit. Because there is damage to our shoulder, but it's really light.
Yeah.
See, like, that left arm did get hit from, like, proximity to the beam, but that's not enough to, like, melt through it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right, here. I'll take control.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, so with them crashed, they're getting back up here at the end of this like crash.
Yes.
Okay, but they're
By
being
the end of
targeted
crash,
in the
they are
meantime.
standing.
Well, they're blocked from the guy over here, right? So like, yeah.
What weapon is that guy using?
This guy is using an AR.
Okay, that shouldn't break through the building fast enough.
Yeah. It also said, hang on. I click on this dude.
Mm-hmm.
It says he is also crashing.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so he's crashed now. He's crashed right now.
Currently crashed, yeah.
And then he gets up firing.
Yes.
Okay, but and he's gonna limp forward, and those shots
should be blocked.
Should not connect, because as you said, like there's a lag to bring up the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that building is thick enough that you shouldn't get hit with all of those shots.
All right, and so.
I'm thinking we just fight fun and flirty with our sword guy, you know?
Yeah, that should take all those folks out. Cool.
He's not ours.
I'm wondering. We don't need to worry about hosing down our dervish with gunfire if we.
No, look at how far away he is from actually the actual shots, because those are the shots. What you're seeing, the line there you're seeing is your shield, your shield facing, not the shots. You are putting no bullets at your guy.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, if the dervish is going to get all these guys, maybe we just move up and make sure we just keep putting damage on that tank.
Yeah, I would say that the shots at the beginning of this turn on the dude rushing up are important. But also, you are shooting at the tank there.
Yeah. But we're finishing the shots here.
Right.
Okay. Let's see here.
So think about that sword swing.
He's not in it, right? Or is he?
He shouldn't be?
Doesn't look like it. Sorry.
But why are we pushing up that close?
I just need to maintain line of sight on this tank as it scurries off.
Well, think about it like this. If you look at where it's scurrying off to, you can just walk to your left during the cooldown period of your optimal firing interval.
True. Or also,
if you walk, you can also block those shots.
Actually, we maybe don't need to task, because the sniper could just pick up this kill, like, as the...
You mean our beam guy?
Beam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This fucker that was the sniper. Okay, fuck.
Yep.
Well, beam guy could still, but, you know, beam guy... We could let beam guy cook.
Yeah, just have him walk a step to the left first. Like, place the attack and then just have him walk a step to the left. Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, I'm gonna do something, like, stupid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this attack because I want to see if cutting this building in half causes it to tumble on Lars here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so if Lars... How much damage could a building falling on a mech really do? You know?
The shield's also up. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, let's just do it.
And then we're just gonna have to clean up this tank.
Unless the beam kills it.
No, this little fucker.
Oh, that. Yeah. That guy does exist.
Do we need to worry about killing the alarms? No, we got plenty of time.
No.
This battle's about to be over.
Yeah. There is no alarm on this mission. Reinforcements are like targets.
Okay.
So eliminate all targets. Alarms are different. Alarms would be like a building.
Sorry, these just kind of looked like alarms, but I don't remember what it looked like in that mission when you had to take out a watchtower.
Yeah.
All right. Oh wait.
There we go. Legs cut. Oh, let's rewatch that in slow motion. Bam, leg cut. This guy holds the shield and then kills both of them in one swing.
Do we not get sound effects at half speed?
Sometimes the game stops playing sound effects. This is a known bug.
Oh, that's a bummer.
In 1.0.
Because I know I heard slow-mo sound effects like on the last turn we were watching replays.
Yeah. They're very sick. But yeah, if you the guy's shielding, the building falls in a way that doesn't hit him.
Terrific. The little shine from the...
And then bam.
Oh, yes.
Kills both mechs. Yeah.
Excellent.
And then all you have left is to clean up that guy. Let's see.
He didn't actually manage to tag. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, watch.
Stands up. Oh, shit, he did. He did.
He extremely did, actually. Like, he didn't just tag. We can go look at the health bar in a sec, but bop, 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 bop.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, see, look at that center torso.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took significant damage there.
That is a bummer. That hurts. This is at the end of the turn.
Extremely dead.
Okay, so then we just gotta kill this guy. And we're good.
And then the little tank that's fucking off over there.
All right, the little tank. Wait, what? Sorry.
Visual bug.
Okay. I was like, what?
Known visual bug.
Because it is concerning, the way it looks, at least. Okay. Can you just turn and open fire on this?
You will extremely overheat.
Oh, that melee did work up a sweat, as it were.
It's also, more importantly, the missile launcher works up a sweat. Like, that is the problem, is less how much the melee is, and how even if you waited until a complete cooldown, your missile launcher still overheats by the time you finish. So, like, it is just the extremely high heat cost of the laser, less, or not the laser, of the missile launcher, and less the sword heating you up too badly.
Oh, yeah, okay. No matter what I do at a certain point,
Yes.
it's just going to overheat the mech. Okay, but...
Yeah.
What's the optimal range on this? I forget here.
Let's see. Wait, well, let me see what kind of missile launcher this is. Fires one long-range guided... Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Fires one long-range guided missile. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is going to be firing arc, action duration, 0.9 seconds, 40-meter arc. 2 to 150. Okay. I think that it might be more worth just running up and cutting that dude in half. Not the tank, the guy who's about to kill your sniper.
Fair. Ooh. So... Oh, fuck. Do you have to put in a weight so that he doesn't completely overheat, or do we... He's gonna fire immediately, right?
Yeah.
Like, this dude shoots immediately, so do we just, like, take the heating damage here?
Yeah, I would consider ejecting your sniper. Like, immediately.
But what if...
No. Extremely no.
Are you know, who knows?
Rob, look at their health bars.
Their health bars aren't great.
Of the enemy you're firing on.
What's the thing that's at 0 for them?
Their legs.
How are they causing me this much trouble on no legs? Oh,
Still have a gun.
Basically it's just like a speed limiter?
Extreme speed limiter. Like, extreme speed limiter. But also, like,
but in this case,
they can just see you. There's nothing to stop them from just shooting you immediately. So I would eject.
That's true. That's true. That would be the prudent call. But
I don't know if it's just prudent. I think it's the only thing that keeps this person alive.
Yeah. No, you're probably... I mean, I believe you. But what if we saw... You know, again, it's a learning stream. Who doesn't want to learn about what death looks like in this game? Hey, chat. You want to see some death?
Okay.
Do you want to pierce the veil of mortality?
Well, if you're gonna do this, at least cancel the rest of the limp.
I can. Yes. Yes.
No. Okay.
Oh, the overheating will also kill them, though.
Yeah, also that is extremely out of optimal range for their handgun. Like so outside of optimal range, it's not even effective.
The 6 didn't seem promising, no.
No.
Let's see, do they have a... No, they don't. I have another great question.
Uh-huh.
They can't run through buildings, can they?
No. No.
Damn.
There is a world where if you had a dash mech, you could do this.
Yeah.
But you do not. Someone suggesting we dash our sword guy in front of the bullets. I do not think we have the range or speed for that. Like, I don't think their dash is long enough.
Yeah, real quick here. I think we got this, you know? I feel good. I think it's going to be tight.
That's really
but
beautiful, Rob.
I think Devin is going to really like this is you know what this is? This is Devin's clutch round. You know? Like this is like you know, MLG 360 no scope. Mm-hmm. You know, Tango down. Well, I guess Devin is Tango, so Tango down might be how this plays out, and that will be unfortunate. But I think, hey, do we like we believe in Devin, right? Right, right, folks.
And I would say make sure...
Get over there faster, deal with this?
No. They're still finishing their first melee attack at the beginning of this turn. And then I would say just have that mech run over and start running towards the little tank that's been annoying the shit out of you. Yeah. Honestly, you can probably get close enough to kill that tank in this turn. In terms of your melee range.
I just move this? No, I can't.
No. Melee is considered a movement.
Okay, so this I'm going to have to do kind of a...
Yes.
There.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah. All right. Let's manifest, huh?
Yeah, let's manifest.
Yeah, I don't think Beam person is part of this party.
Beam should not do anything.
In fact, we could say Beam has done enough. You know?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Ah. No.
Well, both melee attacks were missed.
Infuriating.
Yeah, doing long-range melee attacks is pretty inconsistent. Generally, you want to be pretty close to someone to actually do the hit and then dash away. So, like, if we replay it, you can see what happens here. Like, the sword swing happens at the beginning, and by the time...
Wait.
Yeah. So, go back.
What the fuck? Alright, so hold on. We'll go back to the start.
Yeah. Like, the blade does not...
What? They choked up. They canceled their swing.
No, the swing went through.
In what world is that a swing? That's not a swing. What is this? What is this? That's someone who didn't like the pitch.
And then the second one also did the same thing.
What?
Yeah.
Why would it do that? What? Oh.
Yeah, you are seeing...
Oh, it's a forehand swing. It's a forehand swing.
Yes.
That's the swing.
Yes, the swing
and then
happens
when they should
way
be winding
early.
up for... No, but you need to do a... As an ex-fencer, this is offensive. This is morally... Like, this is... Like... They're holding it like they know what they're about. Oh, this is so bad. I am so...
Yeah, the melee attacks come early.
Hang
and
on.
then...
So wait, did that whiff swing kill our sniper? Is that... Because,
No.
let's see. Sniper gets the shots off.
No, the
Here
bolts
comes
are already
the
extremely
gun.
in the air. Oh, maybe.
No, they're not. Yeah, the whiff swing is why they died.
The thing is that there was no way we got there fast enough.
Well, I don't know. Like, if that is the attack, that they're just whiffing, then the timing was okay. It's just they completely didn't do it.
We were too far.
But on the screen, it showed the little like swing of the blade overlapping.
Yes, I think the
Mech
game's
model.
melee. I think that the like melee indicator is mid. I think it does a bad job. Like, I have gotten used to it, and so I can do it. But like, I think it does a bad job of explaining this, which is a bummer.
Yeah, this
I have found that melee weapons are really good, but you have to use them like melee weapons. Where like if you think of the swing, right? It is you swing and then dash through it, not you dash and then swing through the dash. Yeah, just obliterate that guy. Second one.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to.
And then I guess this one might as well just step over all this crap and kill the tank.
Yeah. And then you can just do a second, or you can just do a second melee attack with the guy standing literally right next to the tank, in which case it will hit and kill it.
Well, I am, But, you know, let's hold on. Let's revisit. You know, I'll bet if we pull up the VOD, I had a nice, sensible beam shot lined up at the start of this encounter, didn't I? And then somebody was like, Rob, aim for lower floors. And I was like, you're right. That seems logical. But instead, you know, I think if we ran the tape,
I'm so mad.
I think you know,
livid.
there's a lot to go around here.
Absolutely
and
furious.
we should bear that in mind.
I wasn't blaming
Minimum
you for
range.
anything.
No, but now I'm blaming you.
I know.
All right, so so maybe just have them turn around and then do a little swipe.
Yeah. Click it, it'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will work.
All right.
That will destroy that mech. However, you are about to shoot your own guy in the face.
They wouldn't do that. He's gonna... This guy?
Yeah.
He's gonna be shooting down at the mech. Well...
Okay.
At the tank.
And what about the second shot?
It'll be absorbed by the husk of the tank.
Cool.
Oh, wait, this second... Oh, sorry, I thought you meant, like, this is the follow-on rounds. Okay,
No.
I will admit, maybe this one, it is possible attack number 2 is ill-advised.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say direct attack number 2 at the, that motherfucker.
You think he's going to survive the beam?
Extremely possible. I mean, also just move the beam to second one. If you move the beam to second one, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Just like click and drag it on the timeline.
Yep. Beep. Yep. Sorry, that was my
Beam
beam
overheats
noise.
no
That
matter
my
what.
beam targeting noise was a little beep.
Yep.
I gotta add these little vocalizations to, you know, help me plan and get in the zone.
You're a lifelong learner.
I'll be honest, I feel very betrayed though that the beam weapon clipped the sniper. Like, kidding aside, like, we were both looking at it, right? And the beam seemed free and clear. in terms of what it's hitting, but it was taking damage. Unless
there is one thing to note.
Are they implying that there's superheated air around the actual beam that you can see?
If you Rob, if you go over to attack, beam width 4 meters. So it's saying that like in the you are seeing the center of the reticle, there is a 4-meter zone where the beam is going to like heat things up.
I dig that though. That's very cool. That's very
it's really
cool.
sick.
All right, should we just execute and this is all gonna work? Yeah, here we go.
I did say it's definitely possible that that will not kill that guy.
Oh no.
You can just beam him instantly. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just hit him again.
Because once you kill this guy, it just ends. So you can just, you will not take this overheat damage once you kill this dude.
Oh, that's right.
So there's no reason not to do it from second one.
There we go.
Yeah.
And there wasn't even a trace of friendly fire, right? Yeah. No, we're fine. Okay, there might have been friendly fire, but it looks like we might have escaped that narrowly. Okay. Alright, yeah, and Beam Guy...
Yeah.
Beam Guy's just gonna wrap up. Yeah. Oh, he's very bright.
Mm-hmm.
A core escape.
I think space should... Does space not do anything here? Damn.
Space is what advances it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Ren?
Yeah?
So we're definitely facing reinforcements here.
No.
Okay.
I think if you hit execute, it should just be like you won. I believe, or maybe we will.
It kind of feels like this is a reinforcement timer.
Yeah.
Is how this looks, and so
Yeah.
I'm kind of a little concerned if there's this phase 2 to this. Are we in a wee bit of trouble?
Isn't it just a countdown? Yeah, you have 2 turns left. Yeah, it's a countdown timer. Usually eliminate all targets. Okay, yeah. Frequently reinforcement timers will just be like if you kill everyone beforehand.
All right. Wait. That's background battle stuff.
Yeah.
So wait, do we just have to like run this mission, or is there an objective we're not doing? I'm just a little nervous that we got no enemies on the field and we haven't like gotten a victory screen.
I think we should.
Yeah,
Right, but retreat will result in defeat.
Yeah, we should.
So we should not do that.
All right, we'll see what happens here.
Can I check one thing real quick?
Yeah.
All right, we're good. Sorry, I was just seeing if they were like landing this turn.
Well, I really wish our sniper hadn't been knocked out early in this fight.
All right, now we can see where they're going to land. You can do it by scrolling the timeline, and you will see them falling from the sky. At least you should.
And they're not.
Click on the
maybe
reinforcements?
At the end of this turn?
Yeah, maybe. I was going to say click on the mission status reinforcements. Yeah, okay, it won't let us jump to it. That's fine.
I feel like the beam character is well positioned here. Like...
Yeah. There they are.
Oh! Hey. That's a lot?
Yeah, 4 guys.
That's... yeah. Yeah.
What do they have?
4 guys. Okay.
Let's see what they have. Shotgun, easy.
Shotgun shield.
Autocannon, easy.
Autocannon. Oh, there's 2 tanks. Another... that's just a cannon. Marksman rifle. Okay. What's the range on the old...
135 meters.
Not that extreme. Okay.
Yeah. How far is the dash? Oh, that's gonna be way faster than walking. So you can just chain 2 dashes together. Dash once, get on top of the building, then dash again. So like dash once there to your maximum range. Okay.
Yeah.
And then try dashing again. Yep, there we go.
Oh, we gotta
now
put
let's
a little pause in to save the heat.
That's fine. That's a fine amount of heat to take. And then let's see the... oh, perfect. That's way better.
Yeah.
A far superior firing arc that we can do next turn. That puts you in a really good position for next turn, at the very least.
Good.
Unless you want to dash again and go to a different rooftop.
Nah. No one's gonna be in range, huh? At
the end of this turn, no, but the beginning of next turn, yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Sorry, I was getting thrown because from certain camera angles, the edge of their range and just the shading with this like twilight on the streets, it was like looking like the range was extending practically into this like forest.
Yeah, no.
That was definitely throwing me off. Okay, so this feels with all these new folks on the in the AO, as it were, Ren, it feels like this is kind of a rocket good here situation.
Yeah, I mean, you can just fire that shit as you run. Like, there's no reason to not fire it as you're running, I believe. Let's check. Nope, no reason to not fire it as you're running.
And it's a AoE weapon, right? It says area damage.
Yes, but it's not like a large area.
But could it tag
it's not
both
a
these
big
guys,
explosion
like, in here?
No.
No?
I don't think so. I mean, it would have to hit really close to them. But also, like...
Also, you gotta let them really come in.
Yeah, it takes it a long time for these to like fly through the air.
Yeah.
They are guided weapons insofar as like you are not seeing how long it takes to like go in there, right?
Okay, so this is how long to get the attack off.
Yes, how long it takes to raise and fire the weapon.
Okay, hold on here.
Yeah.
I do really want to try to get these guys though, just to see what the.
You can also fire it while moving. So like if you want to close in so you can stab them next turn, they are not shooting at you. Right, like no one is trying to kill you here. You can just charge at them. as you go.
And then by the end of the turn, they are this far apart. So they're the closest point here. So I want to probably start my attack back here. All right.
Yeah, you can also probably do you can do a couple. Because you can see that the missile goes 150 meters. Like, it's going to hit. However, you are firing it directly into a building if you fire it then. So I would just move it back in the timeline. Also, why are you targeting the ground and not the enemy?
Because I want to hit this one, like, I'm trying to catch them both as they're standing closest to each other.
So this...
Yeah.
You're firing a guided missile. Like, that is the other thing here, is that, like, it is going... If you fire it at them, it will track to them and hit them, as opposed to trying to hit the ground where you think they might be if you time it correctly. That's a really hard bet to be making.
Alright, we'll get the other attack here at the end of the turn. I'll just push it to the end. Man, that generates a ton of heat, huh?
Yeah. Missile launchers.
Yeah. Alright. This cat... Well, they're not shooting at this guy at all.
Yes, they are.
When does the incoming fire... There we go. Alright. Oh, yeah, but we got a minute here to... Okay.
Shield it, you'll be
fine. Step
fine.
back, maybe? Oh, yeah, could
no,
shield.
I would not step back. I would, yeah, stay where you are and just shield it. And there's no reason not to just shoot immediately after. Yeah. Probably, yeah, you can fit one more in there. Probably on the tank. Since it's in your optimal range. And the tank's shots should have destroyed that cover by the time you get there.
And... Alright, and so the beamer's gonna be... Alright, yeah, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, see how long it takes to, like, fly over there? Yeah.
Good God, yeah.
Yeah, they're slow.
That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Alright, meanwhile, that sniper is... Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna take them a while to come around the building.
Yeah. Hit the tank maybe, just as it rounds.
Let me see what the optimal firing range is compared to... Because beams, like, dissipate. Oh, yeah, you're golden. You're extremely golden to just fire on that tank immediately, because it's going to punch right through the building.
Oh, you can just, like, go straight through the building.
Yeah. Kidding me? Because you're going to be firing for a while, and it's better to be like aiming at your target beforehand than after.
All right, and then let's see here. Oh, is this tank going to kill us or not? That's the real question.
You have a shield that is like relatively. If you put your shield up and like back around that cover, you'll be fine. Then as you walk, just like get around there to the left.
Like so?
Further.
Oh, you think like cut behind it entirely?
Yes, because otherwise you're taking unnecessary damage to your shield, which is a limited resource. Right, like your shield doesn't make you invincible by any means. It breaks pretty quick, and your shield is currently very sick. And then I would try waiting and then just stepping back around the corner once they're done firing.
I gotta believe this thing is gonna be well.
No.
They're probably both gonna be. I don't know, man. Yeah.
We can estimate this. So I do not think they will be, because if you click on that, click on the secondary weapon.
Yeah.
It does 135 damage on hit. Go to the tank.
Sorry, what's impact versus kinetic?
Impact is building damage.
Okay.
If you go to the tank, that missile blowing up is only going to do 135 damage, which I don't think even takes out a single part of the tank.
No.
In full.
Kind of underwhelming, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a secondary weapon.
Yeah. For something that has this much of a wind-up, feels like it should hit just a little bit harder, but... Alright, so, like, we'll just have this dude duck into cover. Sorry, no, I didn't want to do that. Pause a beat.
Yep.
And then attack the tank again.
Correct. And we can just attack, like, as we're walking out, since you're using an assault rifle.
And then the other... This thing... Why isn't this thing doing anything? Sorry.
Let's see what they're doing.
They don't appear to be doing anything.
Oh, yeah, looks like they're not doing anything. Well, that is a easy target to run up and stab with your sword. Why are we waiting?
Oh, sorry. The missile's already in the air.
Yeah, missile's already in the air, and also it's standing still does not help your missile launcher. It's also worth noting that dashing is faster than running here. So if you have them run for a little bit, just enough to get it cooled down.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to mouse over. My bad.
So like just run down the street a little bit.
Correct, right there. And then if you click dash now, you can get in. You can get all the way in.
Do I care about this collision?
Yes. Yeah, just go a little bit to the left.
There we go. Here?
Yeah.
And then... Okay. Yes?
Yes. And then have them take a step away. So you're not, like, in their space the next time they move.
Just cut back.
I would not. No, that's putting you back in their path. Like, think about, like, walking back that way. Walking back that way is going to have you, like, bump into them unnecessarily.
Down the street, maybe?
Yes. Yes.
Alright. And beam person...
Yeah, that's everything.
who are they shooting at here? Oh, they're trying to snipe through buildings?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We should. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's see the damage there.
All right. So this is mostly
Click on the
dead.
tank. They might actually be ejecting. No, surprising.
This character obviously is unscratched. This tank is dead, dead, dead.
Yes, pilot is concussed.
And
They're ejecting.
oh yeah, okay, nice.
So the only thing left is the one tank and the marksman.
The sniper, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I think your beam, if you fire it at the marksman right now, it will clip the tank enough to kill it.
Oh, that's yes. Now we can make that work for us.
Yes.
Da, da, da. Is he walking out of range?
I think we're still good. Also, like, yeah, one, no, and two, like, if we
No.
fire at the beginning of our turn, as
Yeah.
opposed to halfway through it. And you can take that heat damage. You haven't taken much so far.
All right.
Well, maybe not that much. There we go.
There. All
There
right.
we go.
And get this one hustling. And just be machine gunning this dude just relentlessly, right?
Wait, why? He's
Still
ejecting.
up. Oh, he is ejecting.
Yeah, you don't got to do all that.
Yeah. Alright, so we don't run that way then.
Yeah.
We will start prepping to fight the marksman.
Yeah, I think that if you move your sword guy around to getting close to the marksman, you
Yeah.
will. That'll be. Like right next to him, since the marksman is not shooting at you, there's no reason not to like wind up. Remember the melee indicator is attack then follow through. That is not going to hit him because I think we can just keep running so we're right next to him at the beginning of next turn. And then can just kill him with the sword immediately when we are not at risk of overheating.
Gotcha. Alright. I'm really curious to see if this if this laser beam kills the tank as well. Yep. Oh, but you got some shots off.
So let's check on this guy.
It'll be fine, right?
Yeah, that cannon's gonna hurt. You can just nip that in the bud by just shooting the tank with your assault rifle guy.
Yeah.
Kind of immediately. Wait. Maybe a little bit before that, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just oh well.
You're gonna kill it, yeah. And then I believe, yeah, that guy's just oh, they're actually trying to eject. So yeah.
Oh, sorry. The tank is.
Yeah.
So we cannot hit them that second time, or even the
we can
first.
we can just not shoot them at all.
Is it
They've
like so?
already
This like battle
finished
tank where the
shooting.
less we fuck it up, the more salvage we get, or does that matter?
Yes. Correct.
Okay, so just don't shoot.
Yeah. The tanks less so
Okay.
because they're tanks, not mechs, but yeah, and then your melee guy can just cut this guy in half and kill him. because that guy's in the process of crashing. He's not doing anything.
Yeah. So, sorry, you were thinking pause a beat and melee him, or?
No, just melee him instantly. No.
And that's a turn.
Yeah.
And real quick, there's an incoming round here. Can we Matrix out of the way?
No. Think about how fast that bullet is going in comparison to how long it's going to take you to activate your boosters.
And there's no other rounds in the air?
No.
Damn. Alright. Should have Matrixed out of the way the last... Well, they would have tracked, probably, but...
No, they wouldn't have.
Alright.
Like, if you Matrix out of the way, you would be Matrixing into cover. And they're not going to shoot you. Like, they're not going to be able to hit you mid-air as you're dashing.
Okay.
That's a really hard shot to make.
I can make it.
You're so brave, Rob.
That was terrific. Boy, there was a lot of... We learned a lot in that mission. There were a lot of... really, the systems were all singing in a beautiful chorus. Like, weapons tracking through space and other things that might be there. It was all happening. Yeah, but hey, you know what? We get a sniper rifle back after, you know, the misfortune.
I would scrap the rest of that shit, though. You don't need anything other than that rifle from the longbow. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, this is all garbage to be scrapped.
Okay. All right.
Wait.
Yep.
You've only used half of your salvage budget.
Oh, sorry, I didn't click the... Yeah, sorry, I was like... Nope.
If you want to take the level 3 garbage, you can.
Nah. There we go. Damn.
No one's gonna stop you.
Now, did they ever try to retake?
No.
Like,
That's
you
my knowledge.
liberated a province to the... Okay. So it's like, you just go from territory to territory.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now you are gonna have to build a new mech frame. Because you didn't object.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. This is so close to being like Mecha Jagged Alliance 2 that it's killing me the ways that it's not, but like... Jagged Alliance 2 is an impossible bar to hit. Nobody's ever done it. Okay. What? Oh gosh. So now is mech building open?
Yeah, go to the... Here. Do you mind?
Yeah. Go for it.
So now it's going to take 10 hours to make a mech frame. So that was the workshop, which is here, and then the upgrades menu. So this is like the tech tree that you're going to be moving through.
Okay. Like? I haven't been very far on this tech tree. Like, what are they like? Kind of, how do they break down? What are we doing on this tech tree?
Okay, so this is the like modifying, like it says, your unit bay in terms of like how many mechs you can carry and how fast they can be repaired. This is different like movement tools for your base.
Hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Upstairs is 95% done.
Nice.
All right, so those are like modules and stuff.
These are different movement modes. So this is cruise mode, which is standard, overdrive, which drastically increases your speed, and then stealth mode, which cuts speed but reduces detection range. And then these are just different, like, these are upgrades. So this one makes it use less power. This one gives you more vision. These are like, universal boosts to all three of these.
Sensor.
Yeah.
What? Is this just like makes you immune to weather?
Not immune. No, not immune. You don't want to be immune to weather, Rob. What does rain do?
Cools you off?
Correct. Yeah. Rain cools off your mechs, which also makes thermal weaponry basically useless during storms. But this is rain usually slows you down, like physically. Like it slows your.
Just, like,
yep.
But you just be like, I'd like it swampy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
We'll let you know, I believe, when rain is coming. And then this tree is your reactor, which is about giving you more energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, this is your workshop. This is the good shit. Advanced assembly, for example, lets you build uncommon pieces yourself as opposed to having to scavenge them. Experimental assembly lets you do rare components. You can make them as opposed to just scavenging them. And then these additional things are like stuff you can make for your shit, like smoke charges, radio uplink, which lets you call for reinforcements. And then this allows you to build multiple things at once. Parallel printing is very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, so eating a mech loss at the end of that tutorial was really not optimal for stage 2.
Mm-hmm. No.
Good thing this stream is ending and I don't have to deal with the ramifications of that ever. Actually, I'm probably going to play it as it lays from here. So basically, we've got a mech frame underway.
Yes. Then once you make that, you're going to have to equip it.
Once the mech frame is complete, when do we equip it? Like, we just do it in
units, yeah. It'll be right there. It'll be in this list, and then you'll just click on it and then put all the pieces on. Because, like, a mech frame is not a mech frame and parts. It is a mech frame. And then there's your 3-pilot roster.
Killed.
Yeah, you did.
Tango!
Completely avoidably.
Or maybe it was Tango's fault. Like, if Tango had clutched it out better, I think this would have gone differently.
Yeah.
And I regret that Tango is no longer with us, but maybe a more skilled sniper will join us. Yes, thank you, Rick Polio. Tango and Cash. Yes, I was very tempted to go there. All right, so, and then back here on the world, so we're in a new little zone. The next territory... What, we just, like, forge forward into here?
Let's zoom out.
Oh. Beatniks. Luscious forests.
And then if you keep going, you'll see that it gets it gets harder as you go. So like the suggested level goes up and up and up and up.
Okay. And sorry, right now, what level are we? Where is that? Is that...
So, our threat is 1.2.
Okay, so this is the threat level. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then you can see the threat of an individual fight or like an individual patrol by looking at the number on the screen. So like when we see a base that says 88, that is the amount of threat it has versus your level. So like your threat is 1.2, and then your level is like a level 188 base is going to be like... It will give you a relative idea of how strong your forces are.
Gotcha. Okay, so we got the story. Very sad. Is this because I lost somebody, or does this just happen every time?
Yes, this is because someone died.
So our little scout was like a faithful dog, like pawing at the dead mech?
Yeah.
Hey, respects. So what do I get for hanging out at a resupply point? Just that I can recruit pilots and
Liquid
fill
fix.
this stuff up?
Yes. Liquid fix is important. Liquid fix is what mechs use to restore barriers. You haven't seen anything with a barrier yet, but barriers are basically like temporary shields.
Ren, what was this little thing that popped up next to? So there's 3 boxes in the lower left.
Yeah.
That's
your
this
first
the new
mech.
frame
That's your new frame. Yes, it's not under construction anymore. You finished constructing it, so you can equip that now if you want to.
Okay. Chrome 6. I feel like a shield's a really good thing to have.
It is. So you see that barrier right there of 285?
Let's see. Yes, I do.
Okay, so that barrier basically means that that's your like regenerating health. But that regenerating health does cost a resource, which is liquid fix.
Gotcha.
It also costs integrity.
And can you only get liquid fix at resupply points, or can you get it while you're out in enemy territory?
No, you gotta resupply. If you keep chaining too many fights together, you're gonna run out of liquid fix.
Right.
This fucked me over. I was actually writing.
So wait,
about
are
this.
do you need to be like running back to the friendly territory to resupply and then go back in, or is the idea
if you plan
kind
poorly,
of like you have to husband like? Is there a penalty for doing that? Like, do enemies does the province sort of regenerate? You got to sort of redo setting it up for contestation.
I mean, if you haven't contested it, yes. If you are in the middle of contesting it, that is time where you are going to be losing battles.
Okay. So either way, you're either like just kind of undoing progress that you were making, or you're actively losing the contest.
Yes.
If you back out to get more liquid fix. Got it.
Yes.
All right, all right, but still, like, if the sniper had a shield last time, they would have lived. Well, they might have lived.
No, they would have. A shield would have been able to protect their chest.
Oh, wait.
Yes, these are subsystems.
That seems good. Like Charger seems kind of good.
That is the default.
Yeah.
That is the default reactor.
Nice. But then I can do like Frankenmech stuff. Like I could put the heavy torso in there.
Yeah. You can also put your reactor back in, because you did take it out.
I thought it was like a choice thing.
I mean, it is if you had more of them, but you don't.
I didn't realize this was the active slots. I thought it was like a drop down, pick one, and I so totally missed that it was over here.
No,
okay, so like, and then we can throw the Nox in here, which would just. Okay. Like
the Nox in this case is straight up better.
Yeah.
So I can tell you why. So if you go to the Elbrus,
Yeah.
let's look at the subsystems here. Reinforced plate adds 40% integrity and 35% mass,
Yeah.
which is a massive amount. So, like, this heavy piece is significantly lighter than that medium piece because of that 35% additional mass. And so if you wanted to, you could put the Nox in here, and let's check this out. R7 amplified boosts damage at the expense of other shit. And so if we got here, take the charger out. So this would give us better barrier regeneration, heat dissipation, and heat capacity in exchange for less, like, straight-up damage.
Nice.
Yeah. And so, like,
Grouping them up.
this level of, like, fiddliness is what lets you make, like, some really, really cool shit. Like, I made a mech that was entirely built around using the sniper rifle that you have right now, such that it could fire basically, like, once a second, or, like, we know it was optimal firing interval was 0.7 seconds. And so it was firing extremely quickly, but it was only designed to use that one rifle. If I put any other rifle on it, it could not keep up its heat generation. Like, the heat generation, like, was, like, the balancing was thrown completely out of whack. And so when I lost that rifle, I was like, well, fuck, I guess I have to, like, redesign this mech from scratch and, like, its role in my team.
As opposed to, you know...
As opposed to what, Rob?
You know, a not good sniper. You know, a less good sniper. I think that's sort of the...
That's in really good
breakdown
taste, too.
We'll have here, yeah.
I bet the other pilots will love that. Wow, the commander
right.
called Tango a piece of dog shit. Well, that's crazy. Good morale, everybody.
No, I think they'd be reassured, because, like, the only way you're going to get killed under my command is if you make a mistake. But obviously, since the rest of you stone cold killers aren't going to do that, you don't have to worry about sharing Tango's fate. And I think that'll be really motivating.
Yeah, I think that'd be beautiful.
So I'm now full up on supplies, so I can just move into this territory?
No, you're still resting and resupplying.
Still, yeah, okay.
Super String 88 points out in the chat, you can literally tell the future.
And then once we just go into this territory, we'll start seeing, like, targets of opportunity?
Yep. That little, that big circle around you is your sensor range.
Ah, nice. Okay.
So, like,
cool.
Yep. And then the other thing, I was going to say, wait, can I note one last thing before we go?
Yeah.
So, if you go over to this group, you see combat capable army. Different enemies will have different combat capabilities. And so, like, an army is different from, like, an experimental group. And so an experimental group is going to, like, field things like beam weapons or heavy Vulcan cannons versus an army which is going to deploy, like, way more reliable, like, assault rifles and shotguns.
Gotcha. Well, this is cool. I definitely, like, dig a lot that's happening here, and, like, I had not gleaned how robust the physics are in this, and that's incredibly exciting. Like, this is, I don't know, it just feels that there's, like, a, you know, there's a convincing weight and, like, physicality to this that is, like, often kind of abstracted in a lot of tactics games. So yeah, this seems really, really cool, and I definitely want to play a bit more. I would play more right now, but I have to bounce to get on a call here in a bit. Ren, thank you so much for like tutorializing me through this. I know that we may not have seen eye to eye on everything. I may have thrown you right under a bus, mid combat. I apologize. It was Tango's fault. It wasn't yours.
Thank you. I really
also, who knows what a 4 meter wide beam means in this game? I certainly don't. I can't tell what 4 meters is.
No one's quite
sure.
It
looked like there was clearance. Turns out there wasn't, but it made for a good battle. So that was a lot of fun. That does it for me this week. I very optimistically took a few days off to move into my new office with all the completed stuff upstairs.
That was brave.
Yeah, it's not done yet. And it may not be done. Like you said, 95% done, but that's not 100% done. And I don't know, last week they were it's only another day's work, 2 days work, and so far it's 3 days work. Because they're very, very good painters. They're they're not doing things I recognize from my own time as a little campus painter. They're fixing up the walls as they go and making it really smooth and perfect. And they're using techniques that I just never did. I just thought you just shellac the shit out of the walls with a roller and that's that. But it turns out maybe there's better ways to do it, or at least more careful ways. And they're doing that. So when it is done, I'm sure it'll look great. But in the meantime, I'm taking a few days to settle into an apartment that can't really be settled into, but I'll figure out something to do with that time. Perhaps I will play more Phantom Brigade. Patrick will be back with Daddy's Day Off, and he's finishing Metroid Prime on Friday. And all that is made possible by you, our Waypoint Plus subscribers. WaypointPlus.com to support our streams and our various premium podcasts. All right, that does it for today. Ren, it's been a blast. I can't wait to play more, and I will talk to you all next week.
Godspeed.
Kato knows we were rapping, right?
I mean, have we gone to raps?
Kato?
Kato. No, we're not. We're hanging out, I guess, until Kato shows up.
Hang on. Kato, we are done. Kato, we need to go to card now.
It just left.
I need to leave, Kato. It's card time. It's card time.
Vamp for a minute. BRT. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind.
So this is the world of I don't know what country you're from, but it's
called the homeland.
We're on the homeland, and we're in the territory of Ostbager Veal, and yes, it's the sugar growing region. That's good. And I get, we can move around. We can attack this convoy. That's a level 2 convoy. There's the reinforced camp. Is this vamping?
I don't know.
Alright, hang on 1 second here.
Hey, hey everyone, do you want to see my cool dog?
Do I need to give you a check? Alright, because I thought we were close, but alright, I'll pay you later. Alright. Yep. Or at least out of the way. Yep. Alright, see ya.
Chad, I also have some cool rocks, if that'd help.
Alright, so yeah, I was just figuring out if I have to... Wait, where are those cool rocks from?
Many places over the years. I collected cool rocks when I was a kid because I have autism.
I don't know. I was convinced that how there's little shiny flecks of stuff in just like regular rocks, I was convinced that was gold, and I started piling up rocks because I was like, there's gold in them rocks, and my mother was like, put that back by the side of the house where it belongs and stop jamming that in your pockets. So I did. All right, Kato says Kato says they are back and they can take us to cards. So thanks for hanging out with us. Talk to you next week. Patrick will be with you on Friday. Peace.
I gotta do a pyrite.